Hey, what's going on? So, I'm gonna be doing a short stream, doing organizing right now, and then I'll, I'll get off this stream, come back around 8 for some Pokemon CA, and then maybe some Pokemon TCG Live until my nephew wakes up, so we can open up this Chaos Rising booster box. 30, 32, 36 packs in a booster box. So is that? I think so tempting to open that, but I will wait for him because I have patience for that. He enjoys opening the packs, so that's what we do. So I'm just organizing a bunch of energies that I got last night. There is some stuff that's mixed up, so there are code cards in here, which I will need to separate. So last night, trade night, and again this booster box, MSRP. So I'm gonna be ripping that. We're gonna see what kind of reward we're gonna get. Well, what we're gonna pull. A lot of people. Mostly everybody was saying that there is a Greninja in there. I highly doubt it. If there is a Greninja in there, if there is a Greninja in there, uh, I don't want to. I don't want to say that I'll be giving that. I'll give that away because my nephew actually likes Greninja a lot, so maybe give it him. But if we do not pull a Greninja, the best pull we get from the booster box, I will add to the shuffle game for this Sunday at Glitch at Whites of Westport, Mass. Let me check sound first, actually. Oh, okay, sound is looking really good. So I have no problem with the sound. So we'll be organizing bulk, organizing these energies, separating them, doing Mega Evolution pile, Scarlet Violet. There's some short Sword and Shield in here. There's Price Series pack energies too in here. So there are mixed up bulk cards also in here. So there's the Skunk for bulk. Mostly energies and code cards. There's some mixed hollow ones. So, like as I was saying last night, everybody was telling me that you're gonna get a Greninja in there. Uh, I highly doubt it. So, uh, I would be happy to get a Greninja. If we do pull a Greninja, I will just give it to my nephew. If the best, if we don't pull Greninja, the best pull we get from this booster box will be added to the shuffle game at a glitch at White Westport, which I said a few moments ago. And the shuffle game is I have a bunch of energies with prizes written on them. So you have a chance of winning stickers, you have a chance of winning code cards, you got a chance of winning um, discounts like 20% off a single card or 20% off a top loader. So a top loader card or 20% off your total, which is a really great price right there if you are budgeting. So there is also a $30 30% off too in there. So there's that. I might actually add 10% off to that too. 10%, 10% off price. So is Black Bolt White Flare energies right here. And now we're getting to the bulk I just got yesterday, which I need for decks, collectibles, and all that. So, yeah. For the Pokedex binder. So, let me give you an update on the Pokedex binder. It has already been a whole year since I've been starting this Pokedex binder. I could not do it in a year, so I have all those IRs aside, and I'm trying. I am trying to get rid of them, but I need to do it myself so that I have chances of going to shows and all that. So it wasn't my intentions to do this, but it's pretty much a punishment for me for not completing the decks in time. So there is a bunch of energies. The reason why I separate all these is because I like to give away the Prize Series stuff away because it's old and it's not really chased after. The Prize Series stuff can be given away. I do build decks for people who want to stop playing, want to start learning. So if you do have a deck list that you want to play but you don't have the time to look for cards and go through a bunch of bulk and buy a bunch of singles, go to shows and you don't want to order off a TCG player, just let me know on Instagram or TikTok. Really wish YouTube had Messenger or some kind of private DMs, but that is Black Ball White Flare. So you are interested in that. So go ahead, and I am taking requests for deck building. If you want to order a deck, I do already have some decks made up. I just have to make a list of what's in it on. I think I have lists on Limitless, so I pretty much need to print that out, and then all the prices get stuck on to there. Um, Prices on TCG Limitless TCG does see, how do you say this? It does go by TCG market, but I think some of the stuff is ridiculous to price out, which could be towards the work that I do. So there's that of getting the energies and getting whatever I need for the deck, like staples and all that. So there's that. Here's some more. So that Guzma, Hilda's, so a bunch of staple stuff, some Team Rocket stuff to make a second Team Rocket deck, or hollow out my other stuff, Pokedex binder, Weezing, GLC, Pokedex binder for Iron Hands. So I am still doing the Pokedex binder, so don't worry about me from stopping another hollow energy. I am only doing shinies. If there is no shiny, it's just going to be substituted as a bulk card. Let's see. This is well as so I could give you an update on shiny Agi. So 3 shiny energy right there. So another shiny Agi hollow. So the things you will not see in the decks that I build, it will be all low rarity. If you do want a max rarity deck, you have to send me a list of what you actually want. I highly doubt I can do that. I can do low rarity for use in the meantime, but it is not going to be that possible for me to do that at this moment. is going to be a lot of money. That's I'm pretty much on a budget, and there is a hollow energy here, and is this hollow? No, it's just, and that is the rest of the energies. That just only took me 15 minutes to do. Okay, this is. Oh wait, there's more. I just realized that there is more over here. So hollow energy, saw mega evolution. There is that. Is that a hollow energy? No, it's not hollow. So the thing about me is, if you ever meet me in person and you ever see anything wrong with my stuff, let me know. Like, I need a lot of extra eyes to see all like damage and all that. I do sometimes use lights and all that to get a close up, but sometimes I do not catch stuff. So, and then I reprice that at how bad the condition is. If it's like heavy played, I'll set it to heavy played on TCG Player. I have a whole list of my inventory already, so it's so easy to change and all that. So yes, and yes, I do this manually. It's not because I'm cheap; it's because I can't afford to be paying um, any AI or what whatever it's called to do all the pricing for me. I'd rather just do it myself. I have so much time on my hands, so with that time, I'm helping out the community of Pokemon. I'm doing a bunch of stuff. So learned to plays with Ocean Stay. Um, Matt, who does Ocean State, who runs the Ocean State events, doesn't really need help, I guess. So he hasn't contacted me. I haven't contacted him. I've been just really busy with other shows and trying to sell and do a bunch of other stuff. Like, yeah, like organizing, buying bulk, building decks, trying to get ready for his event in December is the latest event that he has so far planned out. But he is taking signups, but he's not taking payments right now. So there's that. This is I just really, really need to keep talking so that if anybody who's watching wants doesn't want to leave and yeah, just yapping early pretty much. So what's been new with me so far? So, um, yes, vending, yes, trade nights, which I do remind myself. That reminds me, I I do I do plan on doing learn to plays at Teamworks pretty much every Thursday. Um, unless there's a show that I'm going to that weekend or so. Um, but I have not planned any events over there until Pokemon Expo, um, which is on the 18th of August, which we are in August already. Wow, we are already in August already. So is that um so learn to play is at Teamworks, which is the same time as train nights with them. So I do that on the side. No charge. I bring decks for anyone to borrow. So I am teaching with GLC decks. So Gym Leader Challenge. No ace specs. No two prize Pokemon. Roblox Pokemon. So here's that. So it's just one prize per Pokemon allowed. So there's that. There's banless. Um, you did. I did post a video of GLC playthrough. It took a little time, but it is there. I probably should have just did it on it as a video instead of trying to do it as a short, because it has a lot of rush into it, and that game like took like a whole hour, and it's not because of like we were playing fast as possible. We were just playing more games. We were playing a lot more games and all that because he was having fun, and that is what Pokemon is about: having fun and relaxing. That is why I play Pokemon, because I need stress relief from hard kitchen work and standing up for 5+ hours a day, and even if I'm not on the not working, I'm on my feet all the time, even at home. Like right now, I'm not on my feet because I because I'm doing this. I'm giving you guys my full attention, whoever's listening to me. So, and that's another thing. Yeah, if you have anything to say during my streams, just go ahead and comment in the streams. If the comments are locked, um, please notify me on Instagram or TikTok, because I have no clue why that does that. I did find out that if you do set your your videos for 4 kids, it will lock the comments. So am I am for kids, but I want my comments on. So, uh, well, not just for kids, everybody, because Pokemon's for everybody. Um, no matter how old you are, how young you are, um, that is what Pokemon is. It's a way to get the community together and do what we have in common and love and all that. So, um, so to water energies. So to bulk to the 50-cent pile, the dollar binders stuff. Um, so another thing, since I am talking about this, when I price cards out, the bulk cards out, I price them as collectibles and then playables, which the collectibles is more not in the meta right now, so I put those aside. I will sell those at like 10 cents each. Excuse me. So 10 cents each for not for non-hollows, and I believe it was 20 cents for hollows. Hollows, reverse, and reverse hollows. Um, Cosmic hollows is a different matter. Those are promos. So I do each of those. So those get aged. If they are over $1, I'll put them in the binder, but I do mark them as $1. Sometimes if I think I do put them in the binder for 50 cents. And then I keep on going with them and going until they age up and all that. Because I have a lot of stuff going on. And I do not have room for most of all this. Like, my closet is a mess, guys. Like, tell me how you store your stuff. Do you just put it in your closet, put it in a bulk box into your closet like I do, or do you just put it in a shoebox and try to get rid of that? I've heard a lot of collectors just toss their bulk out. Just don't do it. Just save it up. Bring it to a shop, a trade night. See if they want to buy it, or ask them first online. If they say no, they say no. Like I was just talking to I think it's Sophia last night at train night, and he I think I gotta keep asking people's names. So, but Sophia and collectibles, I think it was. So he was talking about how he does TCG player last night. He he does pretty good with TCG player is what he's been saying. Doing really good with TCG player. Uh, Selling his bowl. He's buying bowl, selling bowl. He does it on a whim, I guess. No, not whim. When he cans, I guess, is what he said. Like he just bought a bunch of bulk. Well, 1 sec. Oh. Okay, so he did buy a bunch of bulk last night. Not for me, but I went through like probably 1/4 of it, and he he, he does have some treasures in there. So so I do not know his user for TCG, but if if you go on Instagram, he is on Instagram. Um, I believe Sophia is his wife. Um, I am just calling him Sophia right now because I don't know his. Um, so if I am pronouncing this wrong, I'm sorry because I can not pronounce stuff at all. But he did buy a bunch of bulk. I went through 1/4 of it. He he looked like he was making his money back off of the price he got for that bulk. So, good for him. I end up buying uh mostly the stuff off of him. So, not the energies. I got the energies free. I'm so grateful for that. So, thank you for that. Um, Sofa, Sophia. Yeah, there is a lot of Mega Evolution energies now. So, I'm gonna start putting those in here. And oh yeah, back to my deck building. So, what you will not see is high rarity stuff. It is mostly regular EXs and all that, and it's all based off of TCG market. Oh, excuse me. So all that is based off TCG market, and then you will sometimes see hollows, which I will price as non-hollows because I need to get them. I need to do non-hollows for this to make it cheaper. So it's a cheaper way of getting building decks and all that, and it's a cheaper way to get rid of them. Um, like um, like the decks I have finished right now. I have Ethan's Macargo. I have um, Terragrass working on slash finish it. It's kind of getting there. What else do I have? I have Iono. I have Festival Grounds. I have also I have other things going on. I got Garchomp EX deck going on. It's just a copy of Mindless, because I haven't seen anybody talk with that yet. Um, so okay, there we go. That is all the energies, I believe. Um, so other things you will not see. You right now you will not be seeing any Mega Evolution energies in the decks. Because there's so many other energies right now. I am actually liking the Mega Evolution energies. Because we are in Mega Evolution era right now. Ever since Mega Evolution came out, Mega Evolution era right now, Mega Evolution base. Um, you will not see any League Stamp cards. You will. You will mostly see you will either see Scarlet and Violet base, and then starting Twilight Masquerade, I believe it was. Well, Terra Energy, and I believe my friend likes the Black Ball White Flare Energy. I have a bunch of friends that actually like that, so I do trade them the these energies for Mega Evolution. So it'll go between Scarlet and Violet era pretty much, unless I have more energies from Sword and Shield or older. But I do not. I only have is this, and they will all be matching. So if I'm using the Terra Energy, it will only contain Terra Energy, basic energies of that type, or if it needs other different energies, it will be that era or base set. Let's see. So, yeah, so there is that. Putting away code cards, which I have to look through again. I bet I do have. Let's see. So I do like to make sure all the cards I have are in pretty good condition. So if I'm ever using a ATB to store any cards, I will use some deck dividers. So either random deck dividers, put them here. And I will separate them because I do not like to give people non-matching. So let's see. So these will be for the decks, which I already have energies for all the decks. I had 20 energy to use up, so I just have to double check all the deck stuff I have, and then basically look through all that. So it is a ton of sealed ones also I got last night. So yeah, so I'm gonna finish organizing this. Then I'm gonna get off and then come back on to play some ZA, and then let's finish all this first. So this is going. I have to go. I have to contact him. Oh, did I go Sunday? I did go a Sunday. So I do have a 2 to 3 week off of work. So, school vacation right there. If you guys don't know, I do work at school as a prep cook. So that's why I don't have a lot of time in the morning to stream. During the summer, I was watching my nephew. He's out of school. He is actually going to soccer camp. So I won't be watching him. So you'll be seeing me a lot. You'll be seeing me do a lot more streams. So there's that. I just need to try to get myself motivated to do it, though, is the thing. Like, I just can't get myself motivated enough to get on and start streaming. Sometimes it's too hot, the AC is too loud. Uh, yeah, it's a lot of stuff. All these energies that were in there. So, uh, there is that. So, so okay, let's check this stuff out. So, I'm gonna check out the hex that I will be trying to get rid of, sell, um, at shows, or if you want to message me. Each deck will get a deck box. I do not have sleeves for these, so um, I could add in sleeves, but it would be a $12 charge for that because sleeves cost 12. Dragon shields cost $12. I believe there was another kind of sleeves that costs 9, and then ETB sleeves are pretty much $5. But I don't know anybody who wants to get rid of their ETB sleeves for a good price. So each deck gets a deck box, 60 card deck, a Pokecoin, Poison in, Burn Marker, and a pair of um, ETB dice. Let's check out Grass Terra and see what I have to add into there. I do not need to add anything, but let's check the rarity. This is going to be lowest rarity. There was Mega Evolution. There was Mega Evolution. Energies in there, so let's go with Grass Terra energies. And I believe I do not have, I didn't have any other. So we're looking for Grass Terra energies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 grass. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, this, that. Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 more. Express Energy, I believe it is 2 Portugal, 1 Judge, 2 Boss Orders, which I do have Boss Orders in here for non-hollows. So hollows. The only hollows you will see is anything that only comes hollow. So lowest rarity as possible. Pretty much. Lows. There's 2 Boss Orders right there. So these will go in here. Let me check if I do have those exact copies in here. Yeah, I do. So this, because I really prefer using these ones. Those are the same set. Wait, that's weird. Why doesn't this have... Why doesn't this have... this is the world things. Wow, I can't believe I just picked that up. Like, I can't even use those. Oh my god, what is this? Why didn't I notice that? What did I even pick up? Wow. So, this is all GLC stuff. No. So, I will just use that. And then, I believe there's 4 lilies in here. So, just need 1 more lily for that. It's gonna go in there. Dawn. Before dawn. Air balloon. Did I even grab any air balloons? I don't think I grabbed any air balloons for them. Why? It doesn't matter to me. Because it's just hollows, non-hollows, and all that. Yeah, I have here. Bonfire stamp is in here. And there's these. And the price of this went down, so it is not 45 anymore. Oh, what else should I add into this, do you think? Should I really, should I actually add in sleeves? Should I? Oh yeah, that's another thing you get. You get 1 penny sleeve out of this. Two. So it's that, and then maybe I will add sleeves to these so that they can just take the tint also. Um, I put it in a kilowatt roll. Yeah, I did. So that'll be the same. So I just here put in 4 lilies for this. Three. Yeah, only had 3. I need to look into the actual decks. Wait, is there lilies in here? Yeah, there's lilies in this. And I'm also getting a bunch of GLC stuff and all that. So it is a lily right here. That. So grounds, I believe, is already all done. It's really cheap right now because I do not have like things in it that was needed at all. So yeah, regard of the disregard the energy types. Like I am more willing to get rid of any of those. Let's put all this in order. Yeah, there's a like stamp right there for whoever. Um, and this is ready to play. The spec you got is Maxim Belt. Then it is Crustle and Ethan Macargo. Yeah, I can't believe that I didn't look at that. Yeah, but I didn't pay that much for any of this. Get our hollow stuff in here. So, Lily, which I do have lilies here, there. So, GLC stuff. This is all GLC right here. This can go in this pile. So I'll Lily, I'll Lily, and then non-hollow. Let's see. There should be more in here. Heroes Cape. I believe I was missing lilies in here. Let's check that out. So two lilies. Um, so this deck is ready to be played with. Is there any other Buddy Buddy Puffins in here? No, just the two. Let me see. Let's do Okay, yep, that deck is done. This is a 42. Wow, $42. This is $42 right here. Total value. I have to probably reprice these and see. So this is complete. And then let's see. Ethan's cargo. Is there a boss in here? Ethan's cargo now. What is left? Just Lily, which I need 3 lilies for that. And I do not have any common lilies for right now. It's that. This deck is ready to be played with. Do I have a boss in here? I see Hilda's. And there is no boss orders in here. This is GLC, GLC, GLC. This is Staples, Staples, GLC. This is personal collection. Collection. Personal collection, which I get full arts of this. If I don't find any full arts of this, it's fine too. So no boss orders. So 3 lilies. So this deck is ready to be played with, but I need to lower the rarity of this stuff too. So, if possible, I don't think I need to. Ethan's Adventure. Yeah, I don't even mind doing all that for much. So it's so this deck is all set. So those are all the decks that I was building out getting rid of them to play it. So that is 5 decks done. I have 2 tins and 2 deck boxes left. If you would like to give me an idea of what else I should build, I might go into Slowking. I might go into other stuff. So go ahead and let me know. I'm getting off right now. So I'll be back on in 1 hour from now. So CIA, we're gonna be playing Pokemon ZA and maybe a little bit of Pokemon TCG Live on live stream, and then we're gonna open up this Chaos Rising booster box. So there's that. So